go ahead and be demonstrating the three most common malfunctions that we have for a pistol. Okay, but before we go ahead and start and do that, I just want to show that the gun is clear. There's no magazine in it. There's no rounds in it. And the rounds that we're going to be using to demonstrate in the magazine are all inert rounds, which basically means that they're dummy rounds. They're not live rounds, okay? Just so that way you can see. The first thing I'm going to demonstrate, one of the first malfunctions and one of the most common ones, is a stovepipe. How do you clear the stovepipe? The easiest way, okay, to get the stovepipe, okay, is basically a round that's stuck inside the chamber and it has not, okay, been extracted, is you basically keep your finger off the trigger, just like that, and then you use your other hand and you do like a swift karate chop straight forward towards the front of the gun, like this. So what that does is that releases the pressure on the gun. Now you tap it, okay, rack it if you need to, okay, and then you come back up on target. All right, go ahead and pick up the firearm, okay, get a good grip on it. You're going to go ahead and point at your target, and then you're going to realize what? That you have a stovepipe, right? So what you want to do is you want to bring it in closer to your body, cant it a little bit, and then now you're going to swipe forward, just like that. Now you're going to tap on the bottom, you're going to rack it, let it go, and now come back up on target, and then it should be good to go. The next one I'm going to demonstrate, okay, and explain is failure to fire or failure to feed. This is caused either by a malfunction in the magazine or in the round, like something with the gunpowder or anything like that, where it just doesn't fire, it's a bad round, okay? So basically, the gun is forward, you basically pull the trigger, right? Nothing happens, right? So what do? You tap and you rack and you get that round out, and then you can come back on target, and then you're ready to shoot. All right, go ahead and pick up the firearm. Get a good grip, get a good stance, okay? Lean forward a little more. You're gonna go ahead and now pull the trigger, right? Nothing happens. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna tap magazine, there you go. You're gonna rack the gun. That resets, okay? That resets the trigger, and then now you can come out and shoot. It also will extract the round if it's bad. The last malfunction I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate and then show you is called a double feed. And basically what that means is there's two rounds trying to go into the barrel at the same time, and it's a little different way that we go ahead and clear that malfunction, okay? So basically, as you can see, okay, if you can see, there's a round in the chamber, there's a round in the magazine, and they're both forward, and then the slide is locked back. So the only way to clear this, to get the gun up and running, basically what you have to do is release the pressure. How do you release the pressure? Basically, you have to forcefully, okay, take the magazine out, okay, like this, okay. Yes, is there still a round in there? Most probably, but do you know if it's a good round or not? So what do you want to do? You want to retain the magazine because you don't want to dump that magazine, okay? Those are good rounds. You want to go ahead, okay, cycle it, get that round out because you don't know the status of that. Put in the magazine, tap, rack, and you're back on target, ready to shoot. Good. Go ahead and pick up the firearm, okay? Get in a good shooting stance, good grip, excellent. You're looking at your target and you realize what? That the slide is locked back so the gun will not shoot. So you want to bring it into your workspace. You want to look at the barrel. When you look down the barrel, you see that there's two rounds going inside. So that's not going to allow you to fire your weapon. So what do we need to do? What we need to do at this point is forcibly take the magazine out. So go ahead and do that, okay? And set it on the table. That's fine, okay? Go ahead, set it on the table. Now what I want you to do now is rack it a few times because I want to get that round out because we don't know if that round is good or not. So at this time, we're going to put the magazine back in. Okay, we're going to tap. Good. Rack it one time. Okay, and then get back on target. Okay, and then you can go ahead, okay, and then assess the situation. And then if you want to go ahead and fire, you fire, and then you find out the status of the weapon. Thank you for watching our video on malfunctions. I'm going to go ahead and recap the three most common malfunctions. Number one is the stovepipe, okay, and how you clear it. Then we covered number two, which is the failure to fire, failure to feed, and how that one is. And then lastly, we covered the double feed. Okay, and the double feed also will bring the gun down, and then you have to try to get it up as quickly as possible by knowing how to properly clear that malfunction. So once again, thank you.